The children who inherit wealth from their parents, lottery winners, what do you see after a few years? They are back to their former state, right? You know one thing, if you get 10 million naira and you don't see yourself as somebody who can own 10 million naira, the 10 million naira burns in your hand. And so you look for a way to fritter it away. So in other words, you must be on the inside, you must be a millionaire on the inside before you have millions in your hands. So if you don't see yourself having millions, if you have millions, you throw it away. That's why you see children that inherit wealth from their parents, in a short while, they are gone. Research actually says that one man works for money, his children spends all the money, his grandchildren start to look for money. So what are the sources of making money? One, working for others is a good way to start to make money. In other words, you have a job. But remember this definition of job. Job is just over broke. Just over broke. They pay you enough to continue doing the work. You can never become rich working for others. You can never become rich working for others. And it's good to start that when you work for others, in order to make more money, you work harder and longer.
Just a moment.
Hangout, Reverend Ameh will be back. Sit down and relax.
Let me just recap something you just said. And please, this is very interactive. So we need you to respond and then get ready to ask your questions. But something is very important is that if somebody has 10 million and he doesn't see himself or herself as somebody who can own the 10 million, he's going to filter the money. And I remember something that Les Brown said. He said it was easy making his first $1 million, but it was more difficult believing he can make it. So the mindset is actually where the work is.
Yes, that's where the work
is. So until the mindset is there, the money actually can come. Even if the money comes, the money will not stay. So we need to get it first in the mind.
You need to first of all get it in the mind. The Bible says all issues of life flow from the mind. So first of all, you have to build your mind first.
Yeah.
You must see yourself. For instance, in order to be a successful pastor, you must first of all see yourself as a successful pastor. In order to be a successful engineer, you must first of all see yourself as a successful engineer. Otherwise, you will never become. You want to become a successful entrepreneur, you must first of all see yourself as a successful entrepreneur. You remember one thing the Bible says, it says, there are 7 places in the scripture when he asked, what do you see? He said, in Jeremiah, he said, I see the branch of the almond. He said, I will quicken my word. What God performs in your life is what you see. And what you do too is what you see. So if you don't see yourself as a millionaire, the money comes, it goes.
That's very foundational. Yes. And I want to be sure we got it. Did we get that one? All right, so we're talking about just over broke. Just working for somebody else.
You work for others. It's good to start working for other people. When you work for others, in order to make more money, you work harder and longer. And that is not an effective way to make money. Because when something happens to you, for instance, say for instance we're looking for a way to sack Buhari right now because he cannot work. Is that not? That's the truth. No matter who you are, if you cannot work for 3 months or 6 months, the company or the organization will say go. So it is good to start there, but don't remain there. Number 2 way we make money is to work for ourselves. That's what a lot of doctors, lawyers, store owners, and all of that do. They are working for themselves. For instance, a lawyer has a chambers. A doctor has a clinic. He's the only one in the clinic. He's the only lawyer in his chambers. You are the one running your store. So if you don't open your store, you don't sell. Everything is dependent on your effort. It's good to start there. You move from working for others to that. And when you are there, in order to make more money here, you also have to work longer and harder. Anytime you cannot work, money stops flowing. But what do? You move from that level to owning a business. When we talk of a business is an organization that is employing more than 500 people. So in other words, a lot of people who say they own businesses, they don't actually own businesses.
So what would we call their own? Isn't that shocking?
Yeah, because you see, you know, when you own a business, you, in order to make more money, you employ others, you employ more people. It is better to get the 1% effort of 100 people than to get 100% of your effort. Take for instance, Mike Adenuga of Globalcom. He may be playing golf somewhere in the world right now, but people are running around looking for SIM card, looking for a recharge card to buy. In other words, when you own a business, whether you are sleeping, whether you are playing, you are making money. So that's the way to go. In other words, what we are saying is you graduate from working for others to working for yourself. And then you build it up. For instance, you have a chambers. You now begin to employ a lot of other lawyers to make it a big practice. You have a clinic, you have a small shop now, you are not looking at the small shop. Don't look at your own effort. You now begin to look how you can multiply your effort, how you can get other people to come and work with you. So that's where every one of us should be going to. And the last way to make money is to make money work for you. In other words, you sit at home and your money is working for you. And one way you invest your money in shares, you buy landed properties and all of that, and you are relaxed. That's your money working for you. And talking about landed properties, young people, you know, when we're young, we make so much, we can make money, but you may be thinking, some of you in your 20s, you may have enough money to buy a plot of land. You will say, I'm too young to buy a plot of land. But let me tell you something. When you want to buy land now, buy land where the city will be 20, 30 years from now. In other words, if you want to buy land right now, stop thinking about this central area of Port Harcourt. Start to think after Obi go down, start to think if you go to the east-west, you start to think about Emoha. Now some of you may have 200,000, 300,000 to buy a plot of land. The money you use in buying land in the central district this way now, you can use that to buy acres of land somewhere there. And you will reap a lot later. Where we live now, when we bought the place about 20 years ago, we bought the place for 180,000. The plot there now is worth over 30 million. So think about your future. Think about your future, and then most importantly, have an investment mentality.
Have what? An investment mentality is first in mind. I like that mindset thing.
It's a mentality.
Yeah.